Hi there, and welcome back to Healthy Journey, where better health starts with simple choices. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your legs are your foundation. But lately, have they been feeling a little less reliable? Have you ever been jolted awake by a sharp leg cramp in the middle of the night? Or maybe your legs feel tired, wobbly, or weak just walking across the living room? If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. In fact, millions of seniors across the U.S. struggle with muscle weakness, night cramps, and leg pain every day. It can make simple things like walking to the mailbox or standing while cooking feel like a challenge. But here's the good news. Your diet and nutrition play a major role in the strength and function of your legs. And today we're going to reveal 5 essential vitamins that every senior should know about, nutrients that help build muscle, prevent cramps, improve blood flow, and keep your legs strong and steady. This isn't about gimmicks or miracle cures. It's about giving your body what it truly needs to support healthy aging, especially when it comes to movement and stability. Each vitamin we'll cover is backed by science and recommended by health experts for older adults. And the best part, these vitamins can be found in everyday foods or gentle supplements that are easy to add to your routine. So if you're tired of leg cramps ruining your sleep, or you're worried about balance and strength as you get older, stick with us. Because by the end of this video, you'll not only know which vitamins your legs are begging for, but you'll also learn how to safely include them in your day-to-day life. And make sure to stick around for number 1. It's the most commonly overlooked vitamin, and the one most seniors are missing without even realizing it. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's take a journey towards stronger, healthier legs, one vitamin at a time. This is Healthy Journey, your trusted companion in living better, longer, and stronger. Let's begin with one of the most essential but most overlooked nutrients for leg strength: vitamin D. You might know it as the sunshine vitamin, but for older adults, it's so much more than that. It's a key player in keeping your muscles strong, your legs stable, and your balance steady as you move through the day. Vitamin D helps your muscles contract properly, which is critical for every step you take. Without enough of it, your muscles can become weaker, your legs may feel more wobbly, and you might even find yourself falling more often. In fact, studies show that low vitamin D levels are directly linked to higher fall risk in adults over 65. And those falls, they often result in injuries like hip fractures, which can be life-changing or even life-threatening. So how do you know if your vitamin D levels are low? Well, here are a few signs to look out for. You feel fatigued or tired even after a full night's sleep. You experience muscle pain, especially in the thighs, hips, or calves. You've had frequent falls or trouble getting up from a chair. Or maybe you've been diagnosed with osteopenia or osteoporosis, a sign that your bones aren't absorbing calcium well, which often means you're also low on vitamin D. But here's the good news. Vitamin D is easy to get once you know where to look. Let's talk about some of the best sources of vitamin D for seniors. First, and most naturally, sunlight. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, specifically UVB rays, it triggers your body to produce vitamin D all on its own. Just 10 to 30 minutes of midday sun on your arms and legs a few times a week can make a big difference, especially if you have lighter skin. But of course, sun exposure gets tricky as we age. Many seniors spend more time indoors, wear protective clothing, or live in regions with less sunshine, especially in winter. And as we get older, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. That's why food sources and supplements are so important. Here are some great vitamin D-rich foods to add to your grocery list. Fortified milk or plant-based alternatives like soy or oat milk, egg yolks, salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Fortified cereals and mushrooms exposed to sunlight, especially portobello and maytake. Still, for many seniors, food isn't enough. That's when a vitamin D3 supplement can come in handy. Vitamin D3 is the form your body uses most effectively. It's available in small, easy-to-swallow capsules or even chewable gummies. A common daily dose for older adults is 800 to 2000 IU, but it's best to check with your doctor about the right amount for you. You may also want to get your vitamin D levels checked with a simple blood test called 25-hydroxy vitamin D. It can give you a clear picture of where you stand and what your next step should be. And here's a helpful reminder: vitamin D works best when paired with calcium. Together, they strengthen bones and support muscle function, especially in your legs. Now let's bust a myth while we're here. Many seniors believe that if they're not out in the sun or eating fish, there's nothing they can do. But that's simply not true. With smart habits and the right guidance, you can rebuild strength and regain mobility no matter your age. So to recap this first vital step, vitamin D supports muscle strength and stability. It's made by your skin when you're in the sun, but it also comes from eggs, fish-fortified milk, and D3 supplements. If your legs feel weak, your balance is off, or you're having frequent cramps, talk to your doctor about checking your vitamin D levels. Because a stronger, steadier walk starts with what's inside your body. Coming up next, magnesium, the mineral that calms your muscles and helps stop leg cramps in their tracks. Don't miss it. Let's talk about a silent hero in your body, one that's often forgotten, but makes a huge difference in how your legs feel, especially at night. It's called magnesium, and if you're over 60, there's a good chance you're not getting enough of it. This mineral plays a powerful role in how your muscles relax, how your nerves fire, and how your legs feel when you're walking, resting, or even sleeping. Here's the truth. One of the biggest causes of nighttime leg cramps in older adults is a magnesium deficiency. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with a tight, painful knot in your calf, you know exactly what we're talking about. So why is magnesium so important? Magnesium helps your muscles release after contracting. Without enough magnesium, your muscles may tense up, spasm, or feel sore, especially in your legs, feet, or thighs. It also helps regulate your nervous system, keeping your nerves from misfiring and causing twitching, tingling, or restlessness in your legs. Let's go over some signs you might be low in magnesium: muscle cramps, especially at night, restless legs or twitching, trouble falling asleep, tingling or numbness in the feet, anxiety or irritability, irregular heartbeat, fatigue even after resting. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Experts estimate that over 50% of older adults in the US don't get enough magnesium from their diet alone. But here's the good news: you can improve your magnesium levels naturally through food supplements in a few simple habits. Let's start with magnesium-rich foods that are perfect for older adults. Here are some of the best options: spinach and Swiss chard, loaded with magnesium and easy to add to soups or omelets. Pumpkin seeds, a crunchy snack with over 150 milligrams of magnesium per ounce. Black beans, full of fiber and magnesium, great for soups, stews, or salads. Almonds and cashews, heart-healthy and magnesium-rich. Avocados, delicious, creamy, and packed with nutrients. Whole grains, like brown rice, oatmeal, or quinoa. Of course, food is the best place to start. But if you're still experiencing cramps or your doctor says you're low on magnesium, you might need a supplement. Now, not all magnesium supplements are created equal. For leg cramps and sleep issues, one of the best choices is magnesium glycinate. It's gentle on the stomach, easy to absorb, and won't cause diarrhea like some other forms. Another good option is magnesium citrate, especially if you also deal with constipation, as it supports digestion. Here's a quick word of caution: don't overdo it. Taking too much magnesium, especially all at once, can upset your stomach or interfere with other medications. It's always smart to check with your doctor before starting any supplement. Most seniors do well with 200 to 400 milligrams a day, depending on their diet and overall health. Now, here's a relaxing tip that many of our viewers love. If you're struggling with cramps or restlessness at night, try soaking your feet or legs in a warm Epsom salt bath before bed. Epsom salts are made of magnesium sulfate, and your skin can absorb some of that magnesium directly. It's soothing, easy, and great for winding down. And finally, don't forget that stress can drain your magnesium levels too. Chronic tension, poor sleep, and anxiety all increase magnesium usage in your body. So when you support your magnesium levels, you're not just helping your legs, you're helping your entire nervous system stay calm, balanced, and steady. Let's recap this section on magnesium. The cramp stopper. It helps your muscles relax and prevents nighttime leg cramps. It supports nerve health, balance, and sleep. Great food sources include spinach, pumpkin seeds, beans, nuts, and whole grains. Gentle supplements like magnesium glycinate can help fill in the gaps. And for a bedtime routine, try a warm Epsom salt soak to ease tension and support healthy legs. Taking care of your magnesium needs is a small habit that can bring big relief, especially if you're tired of waking up in pain or feeling unsteady during the day. Your legs are carrying you through life. Let's give them the calm, steady support they deserve. Let's talk about vitamin B12, one of the most important and most commonly missed vitamins for seniors. B12 isn't just about energy. It's about keeping your nerves healthy, your blood flowing, and your legs working like they should. If you've ever felt numbness or tingling in your feet, or had trouble balancing while walking, or felt exhausted even after a good night's sleep, then your body might be missing this crucial vitamin. Vitamin B12 helps maintain the protective coating around your nerves called myelin. This coating is like the rubber around a wire. It keeps the messages flowing between your brain and your muscles. When your B12 is low, those messages slow down or get mixed up. That's when you start to feel tingling numbness or even weakness in your legs. And over time, that can lead to balance problems, falls, and long-term mobility issues. So how do you know if your B12 is too low? Here are some of the most common symptoms of B12 deficiency in older adults. Numbness or pins and needles in your hands or feet. Balance issues, especially when walking. Chronic fatigue or weakness. Pale or yellowish skin. Brain fog or memory issues. Feeling lightheaded or out of breath. Depression or mood swings. Now here's the part most seniors don't realize. Even if you eat a healthy diet, your body might not absorb B12 properly as you age. That's because your stomach needs a special protein called intrinsic factor to absorb B12 from food. After age 50, your body makes less of it. That's why so many seniors end up low on B12, even if they're eating all the right things. So what are the best ways to get B12? Let's break it down into two simple categories: food sources, supplements. Food sources: vitamin B12 is found naturally in animal-based foods, such as beef liver. One of the richest sources, clams and fish like salmon, tuna, and trout eggs, especially the yolks, milk, and dairy. Fortified breakfast cereals if you prefer a plant-based diet. But again, remember, absorption is the problem for many seniors, not intake. So what's the solution? Supplements. Many doctors recommend that older adults take a B12 supplement, especially if you're over 60, eat less meat, or have digestion issues like acid reflux, ulcers, or Crohn's disease. B12 is available in several forms: sublingual tablets dissolve under the tongue for direct absorption, oral capsules, B12 patches, nasal sprays, monthly injections for severe deficiency. For most people, sublingual B12 is a great place to start. It bypasses the stomach and is easy for the body to absorb directly into the bloodstream. So how much do you need? Most seniors benefit from 500 to 1,000 micrograms per day, depending on their levels. Your doctor can check your B12 with a simple blood test and recommend the right dose. And good news, B12 is water-soluble, so any excess usually leaves the body through urine. That means it's safe for daily use as long as you don't go overboard. Let's not forget one of the biggest benefits of B12 for seniors' energy. B12 plays a key role in producing red blood cells and converting food into usable energy. That's why B12 deficiency can make you feel tired, sluggish, or mentally drained. Many seniors report feeling sharper, more alert, and more active after improving their B12 levels. So if you've been battling fatigue, B12 might be the missing link. Let's recap what we've learned about vitamin B12. For nerves and energy. It keeps your nerves healthy and supports leg function. It's essential for balance, coordination, and energy. It's found in meat, fish, eggs, dairy, and fortified cereals. Most seniors benefit from a daily supplement, especially sublingual forms. Ask your doctor to check your levels and recommend a safe daily dose. Coming up next, the potassium your legs have been craving. It's not just about bananas, it's about keeping your muscles energized, your heart steady, and your legs cramp-free. Stay tuned for part 4. And there you have
Let's
it.
move on
the
to a
top 5
powerhouse
essential
mineral that your
vitamins
muscles
and minerals
depend
to help
on
you strengthen
every
your
single
legs,
day: potassium.
improve balance,
Potassium
and prevent
isn't
painful
just a
leg
nutrient.
cramps naturally.
It's your body's
Let's do a quick
natural energy
recap.
conductor.
Vitamin D,
It
the
helps your
strength
muscles
builder.
contract your
It helps
nerves
your
fire
legs move with
properly,
power
and your
keeps your
heartbeat
beat
in
in
a steady
rhythm.
rhythm.
Magnesium,
Without
the
enough
cramp stopper.
potassium, your
It
legs can
calms
start
your
to
muscles
feel
and
weak,
prevents
crampy,
spasms,
or
especially
tired,
at night.
especially
Vitamin
during physical
B12
activity
for
or
nerves
at
and
night.
energy. Now
It
here's
keeps
the
your nervous
important
system
part.
healthy
Potassium
and your
doesn't build
legs
muscle,
responsive and
but
coordinated.
it helps your muscles
Potassium,
work.
the muscle energizer.
It's like oil in an
It
engine.
supports
Without
hydration,
it, things start to
prevents
seize up.
fatigue,
and helps your muscles might feel tight, sluggish, and finally calcium, the bone and muscle connection. If your levels are really low, it's the foundation. You might even notice your heartbeat helps you move with confidence. So let's start with some common signs of low potassium, especially when combined with leg cramps during the night and rest, or while walking. They create a powerful fatigue or weakness that helps you stay active and independent, irregular or fluttering heartbeat. Here's some final constipation advice from our bloated healthy journey. Tingling, if you're experiencing leg cramps, weakness or balance issues, dizziness, don't ignore them, or feeling faint, they could be signs of a nutrient imbalance. Sound familiar? Start by checking your diet. Are you getting enough symptoms are brushed off as normal vegetables, dairy, but they could be signs of potassium and protein-rich foods. So what causes low potassium in older adults? Check for deficiencies. Here are some of the biggest culprits: diuretics for high blood pressure. And don't be afraid to flush out potassium dehydration, especially if you're over 60 or illness or have certain low intake of potassium. Remember, taking care of your legs means excessive sweating, your entire body, kidney issues, which may affect potassium balance. Even overuse of laxatives or nutrition can lead to better sleep. The good news, potassium is easy to find in delicious everyday foods. Every move you make. No harsh. So whether you're walking around the block, gardening in the backyard, here are some of the best or simply getting up from a chair. Bananas. Your legs deserve the nutrients easy and gentle to carry you forward. Before you go, here's our final encouragement. Bananas. If this video helped you, pass it on. Share it with a friend, neighbor, or loved one who might also be dealing with oranges or muscle weakness. Leave a comment below and potassium-rich spinach. Which of these 5 nutrients do you plan to focus on smoothies? We love hearing from our healthy white beans and lentils. And if you haven't already subscribed to stay up to date with our latest tips for stronger, healthier aging, here's a quick simple step at a time. When preparing your meals, next time, to combine potassium-rich foods with hydrating fluids like herbal teas. This is Healthy Journey, and we'll see you in the next video. This helps keep your electrolyte balance in check and prevents muscle fatigue. And yes, even mild dehydration can lead to leg cramps. Now let's talk about potassium supplements and why they're usually not the first choice. Unlike other vitamins and minerals, potassium supplements can be dangerous in high amounts. Too much potassium, especially from pills, can disrupt your heart rhythm and be dangerous, particularly if you have kidney issues or are on certain medications. That's why doctors almost always recommend getting potassium through food first, unless you're specifically told otherwise. So how much potassium do seniors need each day? The recommended intake is about 2,600 to 3,400 milligrams per day, depending on your sex and age. Most seniors can reach this amount just by eating well and staying hydrated. Here's a practical tip. Try starting your day with a banana and yogurt smoothie. Add a handful of spinach and you've already got 3 great potassium sources before noon. At dinner, include roasted sweet potatoes or beans. And for a treat, enjoy coconut water chilled in the evening to replenish your levels before bed. Let's recap this section on potassium. The muscle energizer. It helps your muscles contract, supports hydration, and prevents cramps. It keeps your heartbeat steady and nerves functioning properly. Best sources include bananas, sweet potatoes, avocados, beans, and spinach. Supplements should only be used under medical supervision. Eating a potassium-rich diet paired with hydration is the safest and most effective path for seniors. Next up, we'll talk about the final powerhouse mineral. Your legs depend on everyday calcium. It's not just about bones, it's the key to keeping your legs strong, stable, and supported from the inside out. Stick around for part 5 right here on Healthy Journey. We've come to the final and perhaps most well-known nutrient in our leg-strengthening journey, calcium. You've probably heard it 100 times, calcium is important for your bones. But here's what you may not have heard. Calcium also plays a powerful role in your muscles, especially your leg muscles. In fact, every single time your muscles contract, whether you're standing, walking, or stretching, calcium is involved. And here's the surprising part. When your body doesn't get enough calcium from food, it starts pulling calcium out of your bones to keep your muscles and nerves working properly. Over time, this weakens your bones, increases your risk of fractures, and reduces your ability to support your own weight. That's why seniors who are low in calcium often experience muscle spasms, frequent leg cramps, tired, heavy legs, bone thinning, or osteoporosis, and unfortunately, a higher risk of falls and breaks. So how do you know if you're getting enough calcium? The truth is, many seniors aren't. Studies show that adults over 60, especially women, often fall below the daily recommended intake, and that puts both their bones and their muscles at risk. The recommended daily intake for most older adults is 1,200 milligrams per day. For women 51 and older, 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day for men over 70. So let's talk about where you can get your calcium, starting with your plate. Best calcium-rich foods, low-fat dairy, like milk, yogurt, and cheese. Fortified plant-based milks, almond, soy, or oat milk often have added calcium. Leafy greens, like kale, bok, choy collard greens, and turnip greens. Fortified cereals. Many brands add calcium for bone health. Tofu made with calcium sulfate, canned salmon or sardines. With the bones, yes, they're edible. Calcium fortified orange juice. Now let's talk supplements, because even with a good diet, many seniors still need a little help. The most common calcium supplements are calcium carbonate, best taken with food, calcium citrate, easier on the stomach and can be taken with or without food, great for seniors with digestion issues. Most supplements come in doses of 500-600 milligrams per tablet. If you need more than that per day, split your dose, because your body can only absorb so much calcium at once. Now here's something most people miss. Calcium works best when paired with vitamin D. Vitamin D helps your body absorb the calcium you consume. Without it, much of the calcium just passes through your system unused. So if you're taking calcium supplements, be sure your routine includes vitamin D3, or get regular sunlight and fortified foods to help your body put that calcium to work. Let's clear up a common myth. Many people believe that calcium is just about avoiding osteoporosis, but it's so much more than that. Low calcium levels can also cause muscle tightness, unsteady legs, cramping or spasms, and even difficulty walking over time. Why? Because calcium plays a key role in sending signals between nerves and muscles, and if those signals slow down, your leg performance suffers. So what can you do today? Here are 4 easy ways to support your leg muscles and bones with calcium. Start your morning with fortified oatmeal and milk. Add leafy greens to your lunch or dinner. Enjoy calcium-rich snacks like yogurt, almonds, or cheese. Ask your doctor if a calcium plus vitamin D3 combo supplement is right for you. And remember, movement matters too. Calcium needs weight-bearing activity to be most effective. Even a 20-minute walk each day helps calcium go where it's needed, into your bones and muscles. So keep moving, even if it's just around the block or across the room. Let's recap this powerful final nutrient. Calcium supports bone strength, muscle contraction, and leg stability. A lack of it can cause spasms, cramps, and increase fracture risk. Top food sources include low-fat dairy, leafy greens, tofu, and fortified beverages. Calcium supplements are helpful, especially paired with vitamin D3. Daily movement helps your body absorb and use the calcium effectively. We've covered 5 essential vitamins and minerals, each with a unique role in keeping your legs strong, steady, and cramp-free. But when you combine them, that's where the real transformation begins. Up next, we'll wrap it all up with a quick summary and your final healthy journey steps. And there you have it, the top 5 essential vitamins and minerals to help you strengthen your legs, improve balance, and prevent painful leg cramps naturally. Let's do a quick recap. Vitamin D, the muscle strength builder. It helps your legs move with power and keeps your balance steady. Magnesium, the cramp stopper. It calms your muscles and prevents spasms, especially at night. Vitamin B12 for nerves and energy. It keeps your nervous system healthy and your legs responsive and coordinated. Potassium, the muscle energizer. It supports hydration, prevents fatigue, and helps your muscles contract properly. And finally, calcium, the bone and muscle connection. It's the foundation of strong legs and helps you move with confidence. Each of these nutrients plays a unique role, but when combined with movement, hydration, and rest, they create a powerful support system that helps you stay active and independent as you age. Here's some final expert advice from our team at Healthy Journey. If you're experiencing leg cramps, weakness, or balance issues, don't ignore them. They could be signs of a nutrient imbalance. Start by checking your diet. Are you getting enough variety of fruits, vegetables, dairy, or plant-based alternatives in protein-rich foods? Ask your doctor about a simple blood test to check for deficiencies, especially in vitamin D and B12. And don't be afraid to ask if a supplement plan is right for you, especially if you're over 60 or have certain health conditions. Remember, taking care of your legs means taking care of your entire body, and it's never too late to start. Even small changes in your nutrition can lead to better sleep, less pain, stronger steps, and more confidence with every move you make. So whether you're walking around the block, gardening in the backyard, or simply getting up from a chair, Your legs deserve the nutrients they need to carry you forward. Before you go, here's our final encouragement. If this video helped you, pass it on. Share it with a friend, neighbor, or loved one who might also be dealing with leg cramps or muscle weakness. Leave a comment below and tell us, which of these 5 nutrients do you plan to focus on this week? We love hearing from our Healthy Journey community. And if you haven't already subscribed to stay up to date with our latest tips for stronger, healthier aging, one simple step at a time. Until next time, stay strong, stay balanced, and keep walking forward. This is Healthy Journey, and we'll see you in the next video.